Hello, it's Carl Childers. Talk to you today about CrossFit Games 2014. Before we get into that, though, I've got to apologize. I didn't know when I started doing these videos from time to time that everybody would start doing them. At Lindsay, she started doing one every month. Now them two fellers, it's all swole up. They did one last week talking about that Young Life throwdown. I'm going to tell you, I don't know what's wrong with them boys all swole up like that. I reckon that's what happens when you drink too much milk. They might have that rhabdo. They might not be around very long. But anyway, as we get into the 14 CrossFit Games, a lot's changed. At Donovan, he's done went to working for CrossFit headquarters, traveling around, carrying on with everybody. I bet he never knew that he was going to go into the big time when he squatted down butt naked behind that rock and took that picture. Anyway, now that he's out there, I'm going to see if I can get him to let me interview Rich Froning. I've got a good many questions stored up for that feller. And I'm going to tell you one other thing. He better not bring that Dave Castro around, that hippie-looking little dude that makes up these open game workouts. That 14.4 like to kill me. I tell you, if my name was Chipper, I'd change it. I ain't been around too much. I've been busy. I've been carb loading for these workouts a good bit. Truth be known, I started carb loading when I was 4. I believe it's worked. As we anxiously await the workout tonight, I was thinking about what it might be. I'll tell you what'd be fun. If they'd make a 5-minute AMRAP of just giving as many strong opinions as you could at April Johnson and knock it out of the park. But I'm going to tell you, I've got the inside scoop and I know what it's going to be. It's going to be a repeat of 13.4. Now they call that the Ryan. You know, that's that one where you do about 3 clean and jerks, you run 25 meters and you puke your guts out. It ought to be fun. It's been exciting so far. 14.2. People went to getting their hands all ripped up doing them pull-ups. Did you see them pictures on that Facebook? That Burn Tate's hands was so ripped up. I never seen so ugly. Them hands was uglier than a fat man with shaved pubes. That's bad. That Paul Hogg, he asked me to judge him. I told him I thought he's kind of long-winded when he talked about sports, and he was really hard on them UT balls. Now, at 14.4, I'm going to tell you one thing. There's one boy that knocked it out of the park. That Donnie LaFleur. Showing off for them little kids, I believe. But I just like saying his name, Donnie LaFleur. I reckon he's French. And I heard him talking in that box one day. He's kindly sweet on that Camille leblaunc-bazinet. I reckon she's French too. He's kind of fond of her. You know what, Donnie? He reminds me of a French feller used to be on that TV a good many years ago. Name of Pepe Le Pew. They both the romantic type. Smooth talking. First time I laid my eyes on Donnie, I could tell he was a romantic type feller. Anyway, I'm going to tell you one thing. If I'm ever on Wheel of Fortune, I hope Camille leblaunc-bazinet is not the answer. I'd max out 2 credit cards just buying vowels. Last thing I got to say is about this affiliate cup. The scoring in this thing is all messed up. I don't know who come up with this. If you're young and fast and strong and can bend like boiled spaghetti, you get bonus points for doing these workouts. That just don't figure. They ought to give the bonus points to the old people that's all stove up and can't bend. We ought to get points for just showing up. It ain't right. I don't know who come up with it. I'm going to look into it next year. There's going to be some changes. That's about all I got to say. We got a couple of people up high in them standings. Y'all get in there, work hard, cheer hard. We'll have a big party on Saturday night. That's all I got. We'll see you.